Oh man, when I was looking at this news, I'm just like, how can someone be so fucking disgusting in a biological way? So, hello again, I'm Coyote Jack, and this is from Automaton. This is the headline: Famous slam dunk spot in Japan faces quote unquote open urination and defecation problem amidst over tourism. Ah, Jesus Christ. So, if I have to say something, one of those rules, 101, when you are traveling. Just doesn't have to be overseas. Even if you are traveling between one city and one state, if, if you don't know that that place has toilets, you should not consume so many water or any type of liquid and eat all of that food, eating food, because if you don't have the toilet, at this point, yeah, it's up to you. But you should never do this shit in the open urination and defecation. This is going too far for Japan. This is going too far for all of those tourists roaming Japan. If you try this shit on another country, you will get kicked in the face. Get all of your teeth removed by getting stopped in your face because people are not going to tolerate something like that. No, there, but since we are talking about Japan having this problem with tourism, you have a bunch of fucking unrespectable pieces of shit going there. So let's read this. The iconic coastal railway crossing featured in Slam Dunk's opening sequence has seen better days. Oh boy, so a railway crossing in Japan's Kamakura city, famous for appearing into the Slam Dunk anime, is facing toilet problems. As reported by Japanese media, after becoming a quote-unquote pilgrimage site for anime fans from around the world a few years ago, the crossing has seen a huge influx of visitors and, at times, nuisance behavior. Nuisance behavior is putting it lightly. If they are trying, they are urinating there, this is blatant disrespect, and if they should face criminal charges. There are already criminal charges for doing that if you are living in your own town. It's very obvious. Being respectful, be educated. No, it's like only because they think the Japanese can do all of this shit. Because, oh yeah, they're still going to show respect towards us because we're giving them money. Seriously, what kind of fucking dog shit mentality it is from all of these tourists? However, following a decision to close public restaurants in the train station nearest to the crossing, locals have started complaining of increasing cases of public unopened urination and defecation by tourists, like Friday Digital reports. So, for context, the Kamakura Konomae railway station is a small, unnamed station that was never envisioned to become a tourist attraction or accommodate large crowds of visitors. The location exploded in popularity following the premiere of the first Slam Dunk movie in 2022, which saw huge commercial success across Asia and broke box office records in China. I remember a friend recommended me Slam Dunk a lot. I couldn't watch it when there was the prime of anime in public television, but I remember that he told me, yeah, that anime is good. And I know anime fans out there can actually tell that to me. Due to station's fragile infrastructure, essentially terrace areas, minimal toilet facilities, there had allegedly already been instances of tourists relieving themselves openly in surrounding areas. Oh man. Rule one of traveling. If you don't know if there are too much toilets, you should not do this shit. You should not consume so much water, you should not consume that much of a food, unless you are near a toilet. It's not rocket science, and especially doing this shit is so fucking disgusting and disrespectful. But well, this is a new law when it comes to all of those Western tourists, because I know those tourists as Westerners, and some of them, some South Koreans, that they hate Japan only because of the sake of hating it, even though with the past history. Yeah, I know the past history is not too kindly, but still, there is no like the people there that started the shit that apparently they teach you to hate. Why would you desecrate places like that with open urination and defecation? So let's continue. A nearby hospital is reportedly also been affected by the issue. The hospital have been allowing to use its toilets or facilities on occasion. No man, this is not good. And imagine in a hospital there is lots of viruses, any type of contagious health issues. They're going to create a corona like this. No, I don't want that. But it recently started denying entry, like while citing poor manners from users. However, this had led to serious public defecation problem. Why is the problem of the hospital? The hospital doesn't have. They are not at fault in this. Or at least maybe this article is kinda made it sound like this. But yeah, the hospital is in the right to deny the access to tourists primarily because hey, this is for the people receiving medical attention or the familiars that are also taking care of those family members or one friend or a friend watching over themselves because yeah they that friend could actually encounter something like that that they really require medical attention. But this story is just even going as far as just insulting a hospital with the way how they use the toilets. And let's see this shit. With hospital staff discovering feces in quote unquote various spots on the premises. I bet those tourists they were playing with their toes like fucking monkeys and trying to frame one of the hospital patients by saying, "Oh, it's because one had dementia, man." Seriously, what a nasty stuff. You have to be mentally ill retarded. Nah, I will escalate the physical abuse they deserve for doing shit like that. They view it as public health hazard and have asked the city to take countermeasures. Yeah, these fucking tourists are so fucking disrespectful and doing some unhealthy behavior, man. So, fucking hell. So there you have it, man. This place is just being desecrated. Fucking tourists. That's it. Thanks for watching and please